Hello everyone, and welcome to another royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. It's a Sunday afternoon and things going on in the royal world. Prince William is in Singapore and the Parkles, surprise surprise, have popped up in Vegas. We know of course that Prince Harry is a great fan of Vegas. Such the Vegas nerve, you could even say, he's such a fan of Vegas that he left his clothes there, famously. One of the many times he's been there. But we are now in concert territory again. They were allegedly at the Taylor Swift concert, although no pics, so no one believes. Then twice to the Beyonce concert to make sure that we all saw. Meghan, the second time round, to make sure that we all saw. And now suddenly it popped up in Vegas where Katy Perry is wrapping up her residency. Not exactly a fan of the Parkles. Katy Perry infamously said rude things about the wedding dress, the too big wedding dress that some people speculate was let out to allow expansion around the girth, the waist, unnecessary expansion. But anyway, there they are. Just miraculously at the precise moment that Prince William was arriving in Singapore, and one has to wonder how Prince Harry feels about being sitting there in a concert while his brother is striding the stage in Singapore like a colossus. Harry is being dragged along to yet another concert in the States, and this was supposed to be a huge humanitarian and king of the world and all the rest of it. How is it going for him and for her? Again, no kids. Very interesting that they seem to be flitting around at these empty events. There's a big charity fashion do going on in LA at the same time. Kim Kardashian and the rest of them, no Parkle invite. So tough times for the Parkles that they've got to hop over to Vegas to be seen at the same time as Prince William is in Singapore and everyone else is at this big fashion event. I have the Mystic Mondays Tarot on the tarot table on a Sunday afternoon. For this reading, quick little 5-card reading. Let's see how they feel about having to do these stunts, because it is a stunt. As I say, doesn't seem to be much love lost between the Katy Perry and the Parkles. They are neighbours. I suppose they do get on somehow, but not exactly besties. She was there with Mission Nunu, Meghan. There's been rumour that that friendship is on the skids. So we were forced to take back that speculation. And no, Mission Nunu is still there as a bestie. But how is it? How is it for them having to do this? For Harry, for Meghan, what's this to try and steal some thunder from Prince William in Singapore? And how is this stunt going to go from a PR point of view? They really are scraping the barrel now. It's incredible how things have deteriorated so quickly in the past few months for them. That makes one speculate, if one is a tarot reader anyway, that the only next big story left is the separation/divorce story. Of course, if I say that, perhaps the gods will come up with another story just to put me in my place. But let's remind you, we're talking about being a tarot reader. This is just tarot for fun and entertainment, like a Katy Perry concert. And of course, all my opinion or just speculation. Disclaimer in the box below. And I forgot to say that I just read energy here, of course. So there we go, 5-card reading with the Mystic Mondays Tarot, and our world is falling apart here on the tarot table. Fix it. Let's see what we can see with these very garish cards. We have the Princess of Swords, that's the Page of Swords as the underlying energy. That's strategy, having to desperately come up with a strategy very quickly, desperate measures. What can you do quickly? You need to grab the limelight on social media. Princess of Swords, Page of Swords. Get out there quickly. It's just a bit of a concert vibe, isn't it? That artwork on the Princess of Swords. So yes, we need some attention. We need some notice. We need some inches in the news. So quickly do this. It's a very, very rushed energy coming off that card for me. So the actual situation that we are dealing with today, oh dear, 9 of Swords. Yes, panic. I was picking the panic energy up in the Princess of Swords, and it's shown up in the actual situation we are dealing with. The Nine of Swords. Worry, stress, sleepless nights. Things are not going well. They really are not going well. And we have a very worried Meghan Markle here, according to these cards. Very worried, apparently very upset about the way things have been going, such as Family Guy and all the rest of it. And trying times. So let's see. Let's look at them individually and see how they felt about having to show up at this concert. And I say having to show up because I'm feeling it was a strategy. It wasn't, oh, I love Katy Perry's music so much. And she's such a good friend. Let's go and applaud her as she wraps this residency up. Let's see, Harry first. How does Harry feel about having to go to this concert instead of striding the stage like a colossus? Is this what he dreamed his life would be? Queen of Cups in reverse. This is not what Mummy would be doing. First thing that came to mind. Queen of Cups in reverse. Mummy would have been out doing important things. She would have been doing her humanitarian stuff, Mummy. And I'm being snarky, but truly and sincerely now, she did do good in the world. She brought shone a light, shall we say, on some very important causes in her time that maybe aren't so relevant now. The AIDS thing, the landmine thing. But she certainly was very active in her charitable deeds, very kind, very open-hearted. She did attract a lot of attention. She used that for the benefit of the charities she supported, but she also privately went to hospitals and sat with people and did noble deeds behind the scenes. And that's the Queen of Cups in reverse. He's not doing that, and he's aware of it. He knows that he is failing. He thought that he was picking up his mother's mantle and Meghan was going to be Diana too, and they were going to do all of these magnificent things in the world and bring world peace and all the rest of it. But there they are sitting watching a concert in Vegas. Not quite what he imagined he would be doing. And I think he feels like he's letting his mother down. That's the strange energy that's coming from that card. Letting his mother down. This is not what she would have approved of, not what she would have been doing. She hadn't even made it to the age Harry is now, and in that short space of time that she was with us on this earth, she accomplished so much. He is older, and what has he accomplished, really? Thoughts, those are serious thoughts that are going through that very bald head. Some unfortunate camera angles of a very bald head in Vegas. How about Meghan? How desperate was she to be there? How much did she need this? We've got the Four of Pentacles. This is a clinging on situation, clinging on to her credibility, to her status. This woman who is in this Nine of Swords energy, who desperately needs this attention, so that she can be seen, as a marriage can be seen to be looking stable, because the Four of Pentacles is all about stability, financial stability, but other kinds of stability as well, just your world being solid, built on solid foundations. And so they have to be seen out together to sorry about the hooting in the background. They have to be seen out together in public to silence all the divorce and separation speculation. Lots of stories going around about how the marriage is under severe pressure and they're living separate lives, and lots of questions about the children and all the rest of that. But the Four of Pentacles, she needs this. She needs this very, very urgently to suppress all of those stories and to prove a point to everybody that she is in control. The marriage is stable, her life is stable, she's not falling apart, she's not falling on the floor crying all the time. All of that, very important message to send out, very important image to present to the world. Was this all to draw attention from Prince William, to try and grab some of that limelight? Got the Seven of Cups. I think that they still think that they're contenders. Could have been a contender. That whole thing. 7 of Cups. Possibilities. Look at us. We're still a viable option. Really. Snake in one of the cups. And but really, you can still work with us. We could have the rest of the world. William and Catherine have that boring old rainy island, where it's always grey and the sun never shines. They can have that. And we can still have the rest of the world. We're still good. You can still give us those big deals, those big brands, those big endorsements, all the rest of it. We can still do it. Very, very deluded, very much trying to send a message out to whoever might be watching. Is anyone watching at this point? And that brings me to my next question. Is anyone watching? Did this achieve anything for them? We assume that they flew by private jets, so their eco credentials are entirely destroyed right now. But has it accomplished anything from them in terms of PR, positive PR? No. 4 of Wands in reverse. It looks pitiful. It looks desperate. The 4 of Wands is the marriage card, one of the marriage cards, the union, the celebration, and it's in reverse. It's not overcoming this story that's swirling around, that they're actually separated, living separate lives. Not at all. Broken home vibe from the 4 of Wands in reverse. Wands, of course, are PR as well, and if they're trying to send out a message to people, we're solid, we're stable, we're popular. 7 of Cups. You can still pick us. We're viable options still. No, nobody's buying it. People see through it. They look at them and think, there's a couple on the skids, a marriage that's failing. Where are the kids? And it's failing. And it's failing, and of course it is the royal family card as well, the 4 of Wands. So they aren't a viable option. If you're looking for an alternative to the British royal family who are in their end game, according to Omid Scobie, then Harry and Meghan are not it. Whoever is watching, a few people who are still noticing them, are not buying this narrative that's put out by that 4 of Pentacles. Not at all. So this was a last minute desperate measure from someone who's terribly stressed. 9 of Swords. Harry failing his mother, not living up to his mother's legacy, feels it keenly. Meghan desperate to present an image that is false, and people not buying it. That's your reading. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.